Right, yeah, I turned the camera off by accident back there, so it didn't take some of it, but I was actually doing photos anyway. I'd rested it on a log. I don't know if it took that bit. There's a little bit of a wind coming up, and I think a lot of this, I think by looking at these trees, even going down my valley later, it'll be sparse. I think the glory would have been last week. Anyway, for those who do follow, or those who know this place, we're coming up to the little pink cottage in a minute, which I've been passing for years. I remember one day, several years ago, before these owners here, there was an incident going on, and I think either the man or the woman, old man or woman lived there, might have collapsed or something worse, because it was all left unoccupied for a while. I think something happened that day when I passed. I just remember a commotion going on. No ambulance, but something was happening. And I've probably got it on video. But, sort of 7 years ago or something. And then a young man, and I think he's got a wife as well, came with... These sort of people do remind me of the girl I know in Lincoln who's doing different things on the land, They've got this passion for the future, and these people here remind me of, or she reminds me of them, or something like in that way. She's pioneering up there with a farmer, creating these ponds and stuff, little lakes, and growing plants in the little quiet part of Lincolnshire. She likes doing, but she's yeah, that's good. And these people remind me, looks like they've already done a pod. I think she was talking about doing pods. I thought, yeah, these pods, they don't cost a lot of money to rent for, you're talking about, even in Cheddar, it was like £80, £90 a night to stay in a pod. You still had to go outside for the toilet. Yeah, it looks like that looks like a pod, doesn't it? And they got their little lookout post up there. He cut a lot of trees down, but I don't blame him really, because it did open it up a bit down there. Yeah, it did open it up, and there's the hill fort down the bottom. Yeah, I might do a photo. Hold on a minute. You going to do a photo, Sheila? Yeah. And then I can do one here. Yeah, I do one there as well. Oh, it's taking pictures in my pocket. It's taking a picture of the inside of my pocket. It's very sensitive. Right, so we're passing through. Got a nice pair of woolly socks on today. This is roughly what I've got on now, with a nice warm woolly hat on. It's roughly what I wear throughout the winter, really. And I would wear the waterproofs as mud and windproofs. They do keep your legs extra warm. And when I was on buses, I used to wear them a lot, because the buses used to be freezing in the winter. I don't know why they didn't put the heating on, but yeah, by the time you got off that bus, your legs would be like ice cubes. And yeah, I remember that. So when I stopped going out on the bus in the winter, because quite often they didn't come, you could be sat there or stood there for hours waiting and freezing to death. It was awful. So One always came in the end, but now I've had some bad experiences. I stopped going out in the winter on a bus. I drive now. I drive. So I don't have that problem. The stream's dry here, look. It's weird that, isn't it? I just think to myself, it must be diverted somewhere for it to be dry. I mean, it's winter, we've had lots of rain. There must be another pipe. Yeah, there must be another pipe. Do you know what? I'm getting hot now. Well, it's so mild, the weather. Hello, goaties. How are you doing? You've been here for years, haven't you? Hey, I can see you. I can see you. You've been here for years. Got your special earrings in. There's a bit of an old building there. Yeah. Of course, if everyone runs out of money, you know, they might get eager in the beginning, and they haven't turned it into a proper pod. It looks more like a shed. If we just go over on this little bridge, is it safe? There, I'm just going to put my camera on there. And I'm going to take a picture of you with my camera. Because you're so pretty. Yeah. We'll get another one in. You've probably seen me coming by here loads of times, haven't you? Eh? Take a picture of the camera as well. Yeah. I hope you're having a nice time. At least it's not too cold, is it? It's not too cold. It's a bit windy. You've got your furry coats on. Yeah, they've had goats here for ages. I can hear some horses. Yeah, there's some horses coming down. They'll be going up the bridleway. So we'll let them go by. They'll be ahead of me in a minute. So yeah, so lovely. I love this cottage. You know, there's a bit of smoke coming out of somewhere. It's looking more natural now, with the roof getting a bit of lichen on it and moss and stuff. Be nice to know what that old building was once, though, wasn't it? An old barn, I should imagine. And there's the wooden place that I watched grow. Somebody coming. Somebody coming. So we're turning off. Right back on again while a few people have gone by. People on horses, people walking their dogs. But the people on the horses also noticed how dry the stream was. They said the other day it was full. And for some reason it's just disappeared, the water. So somebody must have a way of diverting it, I reckon, somewhere. Do you know what I mean? For it to suddenly disappear like that, it's got to be turned off to fill up somewhere. You know, because the people on the horses said, where's the water gone? They're out on their horses a lot. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? I might phone the water board, actually. I'm curious. I'm curious as to where it's gone, the water. It can suddenly go like that, and it's like when it was flooded the other day. I presume somebody lives in there. Never looks like anyone does. It'd make a nice museum, wouldn't it? That place. You could turn that into some museum of archaeology and geology and stuff. It would be good if they didn't want to live in it. Anyway, this is the place I walk over the years, exploring, discovering. I don't think I've walked here with anybody. There's somebody else coming on the course now. So what we do is just put it on standby until we get past these people. I just sent a young lady on a horse. She would have made a really good picture coming through by this tree. But I didn't, you know. I said to her, if he'd been further back, he could have done one. But Yeah, that would have been a lovely rural picture to take. The girl on the horse under this beautiful tree. And like I'm saying, the stream, you know, how? I'm going to find out from the water board, you know, where's the water gone? Because it does seem a bit strange to me. Since the two girls on the horses said about it, because they're out, and they said, where's the water gone? They were out here the other day, and it was raging. Maybe they have to redirect it now and again to water other parts of the forest. You know, it could be a reason that they have to redirect it now and again, or to stop flooding. There might be reasons, Sheila. Yeah, there probably is, but you can probably find out online. You'll probably find out. It's weird though, isn't it? That means if it's not working here, look, totally dry pipes. If it's not working here, that means it'll be dry up the top. Yeah, I'll phone the water board. I just out of curiosity why the water was running quite freely the other day and now it isn't. People in the houses probably know. That's out for rent, you know. Holiday home, I think, that little building there. Oh, Sheila, you're always taking us up here. I know, but like I say, it's a different day. I'm going to give you some world news now. Somebody coming, people coming. Just a quick bit of news. President Biden, who's not long to be a president in America, because Trump is taking over in January, he's allowed Ukraine to fire USA long-range missiles into Russia for the first time. But they've still got to avoid built-up areas like with people. But of course Russia's now saying, right, you're now enabling us to use nuclear weapons. So, you know, this thing's going on because Trump's chatting Putin up. So everyone's thinking, I think Biden's thinking, well, have a go at them before Trump gets in. Elon Musk is in his cabinet. Can't remember what his role is now, but that'll be interesting. What's happening over here? Oh, lots of us old age pensioners are not getting winter fuel allowance anymore. It's right for the rich old age pensioners. People like me on the border, we'll notice it. We're right on the border. Someone with £5 less than me will get the full lot. I don't qualify for these pension credit. I'm just over. Yeah. So there you go. It's only 200 quid, but they were giving us more. Right, more people coming. I've got to turn off. Turn off for a minute. Turn it off. Right, here we've got... A week or so ago, the stream was fast moving. Suddenly it's been diverted somewhere else. It was like this in the summer, so it had nothing to do with the climate. I bet the woman in there, I bet that woman knows why this stream's been diverted. It could be to do with flooding. The fact that it was moving fast last week and now it's disappeared is like amazing, isn't it? I'm going to send it. I'll phone the water board up and find out. Just out of interest, because I kept thinking it must be climate doing it, but it's not. You can't suddenly have water and then not have it. It wouldn't happen like that. They probably know up there. I've got to go quicker as I'll get cold. That's the trouble. I've let someone overtake me, but they're slow. I go quicker usually. I'll get cold otherwise. Yeah, I don't fancy doing a different track. They're far enough away for me to video. You can't wait for everyone to get past. But if you do meet slow people, then normally I have to go on ahead because I get cold quickly if I don't walk at a certain pace. But I have allowed them to go on. They might have heard me even. They've gone up. They seem to be speeding up. So, no water. No, wait, hang on. I reckon when the water gets to this pump, this is like a place, it's diverted somewhere else here. It's coming out a bit there, and there's more of it coming down, but look, once it gets here, it's being redirected. Some's getting through. Interesting, isn't it? How strange. I wonder if maybe they have to divert it to prevent flooding. And it wasn't anything to do with a dry summer. So I can put that fact right, can't I? Even when I say people are slow, you know, sometimes they're still faster than me. And I think, oh God, they're going slow. And then they've gone. See, there's bits of water coming over the top there. Dog's just been in there by the look of it. Yeah, so it is still happening. I'm going to turn off for a minute, folks, and take some pictures. Over and out.